When Brooke suggested we start a YouTube channel about my life, I was almost against it, leaning towards no. But now, I'm really glad we did it. Hello everyone, my name is Adam. I'm a C2 incomplete quadriplegic, C2 to C5, I believe incomplete quadriplegic. My injury is from a neurological disease that I have called neurofibromatosis, or NF. And it is a genetic disorder that causes benign tumors to grow along nerve endings. So I have a spinal cord injury, SCI, and it was exacerbated by me unfortunately falling down some stairs and hitting my head. It exacerbated the tumors in my spine, and so I had to have surgery to basically fix that. After the surgery, I could barely move my hand like this much. And it was scary. It was scary. And for me, mobility, I guess for anybody and everybody, mobility is a freedom thing. Prior to my injury, Brooke and I traveled a lot. Traveled on cruises. We did land travel. We did a lot. And so after my injury, all that came to a screeching halt. Because in the beginning, there was very little out there that says, hey, Adam in a wheelchair or whoever's in a wheelchair can't get anywhere, can't do anything, have to stay at home and be shuttled and locked in. And so this was an endeavor to show that, hey, you can also go out there and do stuff. You can also be there. You deserve to be here out there as much as anyone else. When I think back on the moment Brooke said we want to start a channel, I was like, first my mind was, we can't start a YouTube channel. That takes like money, and it takes time. But also I thought, the internet's forever, and anything I put out there will be on there forever, which is both good and bad. The moment I said, okay, I don't think I want to do this, because it's like, I have to tell people about my life, about my injury. I am a introvert. I'm more of a homebody, home person. I will go and hang out with friends and stuff, but I won't just say, hey, let's go down into the bowling alley and shoot some hoops and stuff like that. I was against it because I was hesitant to do it, I would say, because it was more like, I don't want to talk about everything and all my injuries and stuff like that. People would have to see me being disabled, I would say. It was, I think, partially, and back then, a little bit of shame. It's hard to describe unless you are. It was like a little bit of shame of being, I guess, seen or have people see me. I'm different and I look different. People go look at me differently. I looked at myself differently back then. Now, not so much. But looking back and thinking of now, I was like, yeah, I will tell people about that. I will let people know about what's going on in my life, and I'm all for it now. There's a term Brooke did a year or two ago, maybe a little bit longer, called quad time. Quad time is it takes me 4 times as long to do the exact same thing as someone else, which it's true. It's true. It takes me just as long. It's gotten better. Actually, maybe it's like double time now because of the years I've gotten better at doing things. But take your time doing things, and you can get them done. And so we decided, all right, let's show other people out there what we can do, what you can do. I have a lovely wife. She's also the caregiver. And so having her do all the things for me is, I love her for that. I love her for doing that. But also I know it's hard on her because she has to plan stuff out before we go anywhere and do anything, because we have to make sure that they have the hotel rooms available. We have to make sure flights are secured. We have to make sure all these things are in place so we can have an enjoyable time. Being the one being taken care of, it may seem like you just sit back and just roll and do it. But it's not that simple, because I also have to think about what she's going through, do everything I can do to take a load off of her so she can do it. And not everybody has that support system, but if you do, let them know that you appreciate it. Being the one being taken care of it's a little bit mentally, it's not easy, but you just have to fortunately let them do what they can do to help you, and you show your appreciation as you can. I do not recall exactly when I got to the point where I was like, oh, we can actually travel more and do it. I don't remember. I think I'm thinking back. It was a trip recently to either Old Key West or no, one of the hotels, this is the hotels we were going to, and we rented myself a chair, and we got there and did everything, and I thought, wow, this is doable. With the correct planning, I can go out here and enjoy my time at the parks or flying or going anywhere. Thinking back, I was like, yeah, this is doable. I don't have to be the one left at home while the family does what they need to do. I can go out there and have fun too. I want to say something specific to the person watching this video. You may be 2 o'clock in the morning looking up videos, and you may be 18 months to 36 months post-injury. You deserve to be here and do everything just as much as anyone else. Again, it may take you 4 times as long, #quad time, but otherwise, you can do it. If after watching this video, you decided, hey, Adam, he's a smart guy, I should listen to him, it would make me happy to know that my experience inspired you to go out there and try something. Hopefully, you'll stick around for my other stuff that comes out in the future. Until next time, as our motto says, stay strong, get creative, and keep exploring. We'll see you in the next video.